Sparkle will come out in not just a week. We already got some of her introduction and keep review during the 2.0 live stream. Sparkle is a quantum harmony character. Every harmony character in the game has their own way to buff the team. For example, Tingyun can buff attack and regenerate energy for your ally. Bronya can make an ally immediately take action and buff attack along with crit damage buff. Asta can buff speed for the whole team, and so on for any other harmony character. We can see that every harmony character has their own playstyle and unique buff, and it is also the same to Sparkle. For Sparkle, she will be a buffer that plays with skill points. She can increase the maximum team skill point, recover skill point from her ultimate, advance forward an ally from her skill, and buff a whole team damage from how much your team spends the skill point. If we take a look back, Sparkle is not the first buffer, not the first harmony character that plays with skill points. Back in version 1.5, Honkai Star introduced Hanya herself to be the first character that can buff an ally attack, speed, and her main dish and her main buff that makes your team get an extra skill point after some attack. Because these two characters have the same uniqueness in buffing her team, skill points, will Sparkle replace Hanya and make Hanya become useless to build, especially for all of you who want to pull Sparkle. Okay, so let's take a quick look at Hanya kit first. Hanya can make your team produce extra skill points by using her skill. Her skill will consume one skill point and mark an enemy. If we fill the mark by attacking the enemy 2 times, our party can generate extra skill points. This mark can be filled by using basic attack, skill, or ultimate that deal damage to enemies. Because you need to use her skill every turn, it means that you always need to reserve at least one skill point before Hanya turns to maximize her own buff for the team. Sometimes it could be a problem because your team party will inconsistently use the skill point, and at some point at some turn, your Hanya could not use her skill for one and other conditions. Well, for Sparkle, Sparkle had a different way to earn the skill point. Sparkle Ultimate is the way Sparkle gives skill points to the team. Besides giving skill points, her ultimate will also provide damage boost. For her skill, it's similar to Bronya, where she will advance forward an ally and give crit damage buff. She will also buff the whole party if any ally consumes skill points. So, we already see how these two harmony characters buff their team. If we see from how the character gives skill point, Hanya will be outclassed by Sparkle. Hanya needs skill point to give skill points, while Sparkle gives skill points from her ultimate. But there still could be an energy issue for Sparkle and make the skill point income being inconsistent. If we look from the team comp, Hanya most fit team comp is being with Imbibe Rune because Imbibe Rune need a lot of skill point. For the other team lineups, she's not a mandatory harmony character to be in the team. For Sparkle, she's a quantum harmony. I think she will fit the most in the mono quantum team, of course. She will be very fit with the Gambler DPS, Kingche, because you know Kingche need a lot of skill point if you are unlucky enough to get the Mahjong. And then for Sparkle, yes, she could also fit in the Imbibe Tourney team, but I still need to test it out first. It's because Sparkle could have a major problem with Imbibe Tourney. Remember Sparkle's skill? Sparkle's skill can advance forward an ally. The action advance forward from Sparkle could be a problem for Imbibe Tourney. Even so, I need to test it out first after Sparkle come out. Hanya's situation on most team lineups is not a priority, and so maybe Sparkle's situation. Besides considering the buff given, Hanya will still be viable for players to upgrade her. 4-star rarity from Hanya will also make players able to get her every time and anywhere from the gacha. Even though sometimes it feels like 4-star characters is rarer than 5-star character. While Sparkle is a 5-star character, it means that you need to hit pity to trigger her if you are not lucky enough. And also you must deal with the 50-50 situation. You also need to consider whether to pull in the Sparkle banner or not, because in the next patch we will get 2 new characters and one of them is a phenomenal one. For Sparkle, she could make Hanya become useless and more viable in most teams' condition. But considering the rarity, I think Hanya could still perform as a 4-star harmony character, especially if you then pull for Sparkle. Well, leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you want more content like this in the future. I will see you guys on the other video. Thanks.